Hi, it's me, Joyce, just talking, just singing. And I'm just going through my little boho space here. I don't really show you that on my just talking, just singing thing. But it's a little boho thing. This is a table I got from this is my late mother-in-law's teak table. And here's of course, this too shall pass. Yes, I did put that on my wall. I did paint it. Very boho of me. Also, a very good reminder, especially now during COVID, right? This is an unfinished painting by my friend Mike Solomon. He had a stroke and he doesn't paint anymore, but wonderful person. And this is my mom's tambourine. This is Rockin' Irene's tambourine, and this is a beautiful rain stick I got from my friend Lise Theophanis. It belonged to her husband, late Tom Theophanis, who I enjoyed many UFO symposiums with, and UFO buddy. And this is a painting I did for myself for when I turned 65, of two dancers in Kensington Market. Well, there were three dancers, but two just did well on the canvas. And a couple of little pillows I made. The sun and the moon, yeah. And I've always wanted a chaise lounge. You know, I decided I wasn't the type for a recliner. I'm not ready for the recliner yet, so the chaise lounge is... Oh, and there's a cat's box. That's charming, isn't it? But you know what? It's the only corner I could find in my little apartment. Of course, my techie stuff. And this is a Duncan Fife table that was my mother-in-law's mother's. And I painted that. Of course, I got to paint everything, right? That's just me. Little detail. Yeah. And another painting I did. Strange, I know. And this is another one of Mike Solomon's pieces of artwork. It's actually ragboard, and it's all been cut out. It's amazing, really. If you take a really good close look at it. The detail on that. That's all done with Pantone pencils. And of course, we all are familiar with my UFO sign from my program back in 1994 to 1998 called Interstellar, the UFO Show. Yeah, and you never stop being an abductee contactee. What can I tell you? And there's a great chair that I actually picked up on the street with a friend of mine, Alejandro Freeland. He picked it up with me, helped me with it, to take it home. And my daughter-in-law is so clever. She reupholstered the chair cover, the cushion, and looks wonderful. Looks new. Well, not really, but it looks great, doesn't it? So this is the room. And there's me. Hi. Backing up here into my entryway. This is a cabinet I got from somebody, and again, me with brown didn't work. So I painted it all these kind of mod flowers. Very psychedelic. And washrooms aren't the most beautiful things to show, but I want to show you this another painting by Mike Solomon. This is a print. He used to go out and paint with Robert Bateman in the woods, and Mike is a wonderful painter himself. Well, he was until he had a stroke. And this is a found mirror from the trash. And this is a found mirror as well. It's amazing what people put in the trash. This one's all engraved metal. It's really gorgeous. I love this. Beautiful. Yeah, metal. Nice. Hammered. Whatever. And of course, here's my bedroom. This I'm very pleased with because I was able to get it the way I wanted. This is a silver cabinet that someone threw out. Well, the lady moved into a senior's home and nobody wanted it. So when I saw it in the trash, I went, I gotta have that. It was brown, of course, and then I boho hippie chic'd it. There you go. And here's a painting I did. It's one of my crazy paintings. I did a series of smaller paintings called "The King is in the Field," but then someone said it looks like an alien pomegranate. I said that is a fabulous name. So I had done all the little ones, and now I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do a big one for myself. So this is actually alien pomegranate, of course, right? And this is a wonderful find too. I found this in the back of a building on Eglinton. It had been thrown out. 1960s mirror. Which I just, it's amazing. It's in great shape. Let me just go in front. That's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Hi. Oh well, me. Yeah, but it's fabulous. Beautiful condition. I've got this wonderful scarf that I put here. This is actually a beautiful shawl. It's from the 1980s. It's all scalloped, and yes, I do wear it once in a while, but it does tend to shed a bit because it is a little older and like me. Anyway, and this is an intuitive painting I did many years ago. Of course, it's got a space theme. I didn't know it was going to have a space theme. I just put 3 different colors down there: a brown, like a red, and like a sienna blue, and a yellow, and let it all hang out, spread together, some salt and everything, some paper on top of it, paper towel. And then when it dried, I just picked out all the different images I saw. Now someone else may have seen something completely different with this, but I saw what I saw. I like this because it looks like, I call it stasis, because the journey starts here, and it's like, see, these people are like in stasis. It looks like they're in like sleeping, and look at the planet and the ships coming, and I know I sound crazy, but who cares? People kind of see me that way as weird anyway, so why change it now? So I see them coming. It sort of spirals in, so they're coming from another planet, and it goes along here. Look at the fish. Look at all these fish in there, and of course, they are, and these amazing people with different kinds of things on their heads, like masks, and it comes in. This looks almost like a pterodactyl, right? And there's another person with some sort of mask on their head, and it comes down into here, and it comes around, another person with a mask on their head. There's like someone blowing, like from the ocean. These people are blowing. See, they're all blowing wind. And then there's this amazing, there's another person there. There seems to be a dog with it. More of these people, and there's a dog with a fish on its. It's got a fish on his ear, and a fish. He's eating a fish. This dog. I know, weird. A squirrel, dog, an owl. And there's a little. I like these birds. It's like they have messages in their beaks. Like one's got a feather, and one's got a little tiny piece of paper in their long, beautiful beaks. They're almost like hummingbirds, but I'm not sure which is joy, but I don't know what they are exactly. And then it comes into the middle. That looks like an ibex to me. Don't ask me why I say ibex, but that's what I always thought it was. And then in the center, there's this building, this complex. It's got stairs to go up, and there's light shining out from underneath the windows. So that was pretty strange. Okay, moving right along. Okay. Oops, excuse me, I just tripped. This is a painting I did back in 1989 called Rising Kundalini Energy, duh. And this lovely little nightstand that I inherited. And of course, we cannot go without seeing this. This is the work of Jennifer Herbert, and it is the cover, the artwork for the cover of my CD, looking oh so cool. And boy, oh boy, did she do an incredible job. And I put it above my bed for a reason. Yes, I just did. Oh well, what the heck. It's a somber reminder of who I should ever, if I ever get any funny thoughts about codependent relationships, forget it. Anyway, and this bed is amazing. I bought it for my daughter when she was time for her to move from her baby bed to a real person's bed, big bed. And I bought it from a farmer up in Bradford, near Bradford, and it's from the 1880s. Of course, it is solid oak, but you know what? Again, it's the brown thing, right? And I decided, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it silver. And I love this. I like it silver. The person who inherited it from me, it's got a nice footboard too. Beautiful. And of course, my last piece is my Boho hippie chic vanity. And this is a beautiful vanity. It was given to me by my daughter. She bought another vanity for her daughter. And what I love about this is that it's sentimental because it was my late mother-in-law's, and she had the whole set of this blonde furniture. It was blonde, not pink, but of course I painted it. But when I looked online, I noticed that these kind of pieces, they don't really sell for a lot, and it's not like I was, defacing a beautiful antique. It is from 1948, but they're kind of a dime a dozen online, so I thought, I'm going to do what I want with it then. So I painted it pink. And I stenciled it. This is from the dollar store. These are Dollarama stencils, and I had them around for ages, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I found a purpose. And then I made a stencil for the Eiffel Tower. I did it, and I want to thank Daphne from Boho Hippie Chic, who said, "Hey, why don't you paint the handle silver and the trim gold?" I went, "Yeah." And I did, and it looks gorgeous. I really, really, really love it. So yeah, and of course I've got why do I love Paris? Well, I am part French, and my family goes back to France and Belgium. So this is kind of like a wonderful, it's me. I'm part French, Dutch, Belgian, Irish, Jewish, the whole deal. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. And we're ending up with the House of the Rising Sun. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you soon on another Joyce Just Talkin', Just Singin'.